Hello. This is Tell That to Kanjiklub, the internet support group for Star Wars addicted people with the mental illness. I am Lissa.
My name is Kyle. And we're a Star Wars
internet support group.
Internet support group, apparently. And we talked about all the latest news, toys. We talked about Star Wars Rebels and the movies. So getting to the news, there's not too much going on this week. They're still filming episode 8, obviously. If you'd like to go to makingstarwars.net, they have some photos of the set and some of the props and everything. So go to their site and check it out. And the trailer for I don't know what that was, for a Star Wars story, Rogue One, whatever you want to call it, is due to hit like any time now. I don't know what's going on. But I really want to see that, and I'm looking forward to that. I want to see Vader in his prime just kicking ass. So, looking forward to that. Also, this is interesting because we're huge Rebels fans. Thanks to Making Star Wars and Jedi Bibliotech, we have descriptions of the remaining episodes of Rebels. So if you just bear with me, I can read those off real quick off my phone here. The one that's coming out on Wednesday is going to be called Shroud of Darkness. And the description for that is Kanan, Ezra, and Ahsoka return to the Jedi Temple on Lothal, seeking answers from Yoda about the Inquisitor's ability to continually track the Rebels. So maybe we're getting Maul. I don't know. I'm hoping for Darth Maul. The following week, the episode's titled Mystery of Chopper Base. Kanan, Ezra, and Ahsoka prepare to depart to unravel Vader's secret while the Rebels find a way to fend off predatory creatures that occupy the planet. Sounds kind of filler, just we get these episodes every once in a while that are kind of filler. This one sounds alright. Let's see. Oh, I forgot about episode 19. Yeah, episode 19. So this one's after Shroud of Darkness, the Forgotten Droid. So that might be a two-parter. When Chopper gets left behind at an Imperial outpost, he forms an unlikely friendship with an Imperial droid and discovers a base location for the Rebels. So that'll be interesting. I mean, could be Yavin. I don't know. We'll have to check that one out. And then, of course, the finale, two-parter, episode 21-22, Twilight of the Apprentice. And after gaining information about the Sith, Kanan, Ezra, and Ahsoka battle the Inquisitors with the help of a new ally, but are overmatched when Vader arrives. That's Maul. I'm calling it right now. Darth Maul is their ally. Something happens with Ezra and Maul. They friendship, master apprentice, I don't know, but Maul's going to be involved in this somehow. I don't know. So there's a list of the episodes. So, once again, thanks to Jedi Bibliotech and Making Star Wars for that info. It's where I get most of my news. Those guys are great over there. So you want to talk a little Rebels?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so 2 weeks ago, the episode of Star Wars Rebels was called Homecoming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in this episode, we got a lot more backstory on Hera and her father, Cham Syndulla. You learn that there really wasn't much of a relationship going on there, and he seems to be really disappointed in her and the choices that she's made in her life, and she's just moved on. She feels that he just really cares about their home planet Ryloth and doesn't really care about the overall grand scheme of things of the rebellion, just more centrally focused on the planet itself, keeping the Empire out or whatever. But pretty good episode. It kind of fits into the growing Republic. You have all these different bands that are kind of forming to make this rebellion, and pretty good episode. What did you think of it?
I don't know. I didn't like it.
You're not the hugest fan of Hera, though. Sabine's more your girl.
I'm not the hugest fan of Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah, I know. I like Rebels, I know. But I mean, overall, it wasn't the best episode, but it was cool seeing Cham again. Last time we saw him was in the Clone Wars, and then if you also read Lords of the Sith, he was pretty much the main character in that novel, and that was a great novel. I recommend that one. You want to talk about last week's episode?
Okay, so last week's episode was called The Honorable Ones.
This was a great episode. Basically, Callus and Zeb are fighting. Some things happen. They end up stranded on a moon of Geonosis. And before that, you find out that there was a construction going on around Geonosis. And I'm sure if you've seen Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, you find out that they're building the first Death Star in the Geonosis area. So you see like the remnants of the construction, and they end up stranded on a moon of Geonosis. And I don't want to give too much away, but because it was a great episode, so they have to kind of work together to stay alive. And something really cool happens at the end, and it kind of makes you question where Agent Callus's story is going in this show, where he's going to end up, because I think a lot of things, especially for him, been brought to light of what the Empire is doing, what the Empire really thinks of their soldiers, their men. Are they just another number? He sees that with our Rebels crew, that there's love there, there's a relationship, there's friendship, they're a family. And I don't think he gets that from being in the Empire at all. Like I said, you're just another number. So, next week's episode?
Next week's episode is called Shroud of Darkness.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen the clip, go to StarWars.com, or if you follow Star Wars Rebels on Facebook, check out the trailer for this episode. We're getting Yoda. It's a great interaction between Ahsoka and Ezra, and then it cuts to Ezra and Yoda. So this is going to be a great episode, and I'm pretty sure this is when we're going to get Darth Maul. And Darth Maul is going to... I don't think he's going to have too much of a role this season, because we only have a few episodes left, but we're going to see a lot of Maul next season. So, what now?
Toys.
You want to talk about toys? You want to talk about everything that we've got this week? Oh, before we move on, my sister Cecily came down to visit me this weekend, and she brought me something pretty cool. You want to hold it up for him? It's a Darth Vader steering wheel cover for my pod racer. So I cannot wait.
Did you just call?
It's my pod. My Corolla is my pod racer. So this is really cool. It has a lot of great detail on it. You see Vader there. And thank you, Cecily. I love you very much for that. That's awesome. So, you want to do Lego first? We can talk Lego.
Mm-hmm.
So the newest wave of the Lego Star Wars came out, and we've gotten quite a few sets. The first one that we got was the Obi-Wan's Jedi Interceptor, and this matches up to...
Wait. I thought you had a mouth on his forehead.
This matches up to the Anakin Jedi Interceptor that was released 2 years ago, about that. So it's a good companion piece with that. Pretty much the same build, like the color, they go well together. I had to get that one. The other one that I got from the Micro Series, I don't collect these, but I love the Ghost and I love Hera. We picked up the Ghost Micro Fighter, and that's a fun little build. Only took us about 10 minutes. And then we got from Battlefront our Galactic Empire Battle Pack. So you get some Stormtroopers, you get an Imperial Officer, and then you get a Shock Trooper. So that's probably, out of all these, probably my favorite set, I think. I really like that one. And then this has been done a couple times before, but we got our Droid Escape Pod from Episode 4. Comes with 3PO, R2, 2 Jawas, which is kind of important because I think you got a Jawa in the Advent calendar last year. The only other time you can get these newer Jawas is with the Sandcrawler. The Sandcrawler is really expensive, so this is a good way. I think it was $24.99 or $30 at Walmart. And what's really cool about this, and we'll put it up there for you, is you get a printed slate brick of the Death Star plans. So, it's a pretty cool little set. So, we built that this morning. It has a lot of stickers, but pretty cool. And then the final one that we got, this one's, it's been a long time coming, but it's the carbon freezing chamber. And you get a Ugnaught, you get Han Solo, you get Han Solo and Carbonite, the piece, and then you also get Boba Fett. It's not the Boba Fett that was in the Slave 1 UCS set, so he doesn't have the printed arm pieces. But still a great figure, great little set. I wish it would have been a lot bigger, maybe twice the size. I would have paid $50 for it. But really like the orange that's going on. It's got a cool play feature when you put Han in the Carbonite. It's kind of cool. I wish it would have dropped down, but it kind of shoots out and then you twist it to drop him in. But overall, pretty cool set. That's the first time we've gotten an Ugnaught. And yeah, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we pretty much have the newest wave that came out. There's, I believe there's like 3 or 4 more microfighters, and then there's a Battlefront battle pack for the Rebels, and I can't remember what else, but we got the ones that we wanted. Another thing that we should have got it when they first came out, but it just kind of slipped our mind. But we got the original variant, the first variant of Rey, the Funko Pop. And speaking of that, you guys need to enter for your Smuggler's Bounty. Go to smugglersbounty.com and get your Smuggler's Bounty, because they're going to be, we're only a few days before March, and they're going to be shipping out probably the second week of March. So get over there and order yours. And they have 2 exclusive pops that are getting released with this box. I didn't know if you knew that. One of them, it was kind of teased this week, is Ben Kenobi. So, from the Cantina scene. So I don't know who we're going to get with them, but that'll be cool. That was released, I think, on Wednesday. So that was a nice little teaser. And then I think that's about it, except for our last item. The area that we live, we don't have a lot of great comic book shops. We really don't. And when it comes to Star Wars merchandise, it's kind of slim. And my family and I, we were at Toys R Us, and we got a recommendation. We were over in the Star Wars toys section. We got a recommendation by a guy named Bruce or something.
Yeah.
I think his name was Bruce. And he told us to go to this place. And it's like a sports memorabilia store. And I can't remember the name of it. I don't know if it's proper to say it. But we went over there. And as soon as we walked in, this guy, the owner, had a ton of Star Wars collectibles, figures, Lego, toys, everything in the store. There was actually more Star Wars merchandise.
He had like the big Yoda.
Yeah, he had like a life-size replica Yoda.
His wife painted that apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, just really nice people. They had the huge Millennium Falcon in there. The thing was gigantic.
I think Mom has a picture of it.
Yeah, my wife might post some pictures on the site for us, but yeah, but he had a ton. He had Power of the Force and Shadow of the Empire line, Black Series, so it was really cool. And I've lived in the area here for 6-7 years now. I never knew this place existed, so it was cool to find out. But anyways, in the back of the shop behind the counter, he had, it's a repack of course, but he had the vintage collection Boba Fett. And this thing is mint. There's not a nick on this. It's unpunched and has this rocket blaster and everything. And I saw this, and thankfully my wife said yes. We went out to get the Black Series Kylo Ren helmet, but we couldn't find it because it was out of stock. But we ended up snagging this guy, and this guy is great. And he came in his original boxes, the actual box that he's put into, and then the box that he was shipped in. And those boxes are in pretty good shape. From what we were told from him when they shipped this, because this was like a mail-in figure, is that the boxes were coming in damaged, and the plastic and the card back, everything was in bad shape. But you can tell from this that this is a great figure. And there's a description on the back if you'd like me to read it for you. It says, "He's here at last. After 30 years, the Boba Fett figure with the rocket-firing backpack has reached this galaxy. The story of this mellow-away figure is well known among Star Wars fans, and we're here to deliver the goods. This figure is a recreation of the original Boba Fett figure with the addition of that all-important rocket-firing feature. Good things really do come to those who wait, and the wait is officially over." So we are grateful for this. We are so happy to have this one. So this one's going to go into the collection. So I think that's it with the toys. I think I got enough. I'm on the verge of a divorce with all the stuff that we buy constantly. And
Oh, yeah.
we're always sneaking out early in the
Just a
morning.
little bit.
Yeah, we're sneaking out early in the morning, hitting stores when they open to see what they have.
She
But
wasn't too happy about that.
so, you want to talk about the giveaway?
Okay, so
All right.
2
weeks
two
ago.
weeks ago, we talked about giving away the Lego Raise Speeder.
Mm-hmm. Great set. Yeah.
So this week, a lot of guys entered, and thank you for entering. But the winner who gets it is Vonnie Robinson Lee.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, Vonnie Robinson Lee. That's what I got here too.
Okay. So to claim your prize, message Tell Kanjiklub on Facebook.
Yeah, shoot us your info and we will send that out. I know our Funko C3PO Pop mug is going out probably tomorrow. So we're going to shoot that out. And then we will, Vonnie, we will get that Lego set out to you as soon as we can. Great set, and we hope you enjoy it. And thanks to everyone that participated on the giveaway. And we really do look forward to doing a couple more with you guys because we love giving stuff away. And if we have a little bit extra, we want to give it to you because we know you're fans of Star Wars. And we know that for some people, it's hard to find certain product. And, it might be easier for me to find something for you. And likewise, something that you see every day, I may not see at all. I mean, I know that there's a Black Series Shock Trooper that's a Walmart exclusive. Everyone's getting. I haven't even seen this figure advertised on the website. It hasn't been on the pegs or anything. So
But if you want a Finn.
yeah, if you want a Finn or a Constable Zuvio, I'll get you one of those. But anyways, that's a great set, and we look forward to you, Vonnie, building that, and shoot us a picture of your build and what you got going on there. So, anyways, that's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching. We're gonna see you in 2 weeks. You want to tell them?
Okay, so we found that it was really hard to post every week, and if you have subscribed and you're watching us, then you know that we haven't been posting videos every week. So we're gonna change to every other week instead of.
Yeah, and that's fine. And in between movies, the news is gonna kind of slow down, and we'll be able to offer more news to you guys. A longer show. We'll have more toys. We can be more detailed. So taking a week off here and there, I mean, you can get your news anywhere else. And we're just a fun show. I mean, we're not like reporting any breaking news or anything like that. We just want to have fun. So every other week, that's fine. So we do look forward to seeing you again.
Unfortunately, the internet support group will be shut down for a while.
Just 1 week.
So be sure to like, comment, share this video, and subscribe so that you don't miss anything. And we'll see you next time until that Kanjiklub, the internet support group.
Have your Ewok spayed or neutered. Goodbye, everybody.